People with Tourette's don't fucking swear all the time. Well, unless you make them angry. Actually, there was this one time in Asda where I was standing next to an old woman and I couldn't help but shout, "F*** off!" Now you have to understand, I wasn't actually shouting at her. In fact, I wasn't really shouting at anyone. I was just staring at the shelf, looking at the nice selection of hobnobs they had. Anyway, Tourette's to me is a pain in the ass. Let me tell you about my first tic. The best way to describe the piggy nose is, well, I guess I just wiggle my nose like a pig. Jump to 8 years later and I'm seeing a specialist. I know, fancy, right? She tells me that my tics are not really that bad and that I can be anything I want to be. Like a famous footballer, or a famous singer, or a brain surgeon. I do appreciate the uplifting speech, but a brain surgeon? I would not trust myself to operate on someone's brain. Now, Tourette's to me is like a fart. Yes, a fart, that's the perfect example. It builds up and you can feel it coming. It's really uncomfortable to hold it in, you know, but boy, does it feel good when you let it out. Now, there are lots of things that can make you tic more, just like there are lots of things that can make you fart more. Like a 5-bean burrito, that can make you fart more. Anxiety and stress makes you tic more. Just remember, tics are like farts. At 4 years old, most kids are training to read and write, whereas I was training to suppress my tics so I didn't look like a dumbass. And here I am 13 years later, and I guess I'm still in training, but I've learned to accept my tics, and I've also learned to accept myself. My Tourette's is what makes me unique, and I mean, who wouldn't want to be unique? Life's good, and we're all very fortunate to be the people that we are. But if you're sat next to me on the bus, and I'm ticking, just remember, it could be worse. I could be farting.